There are tons of phones out there that people say that are the greatest of all time. A lot of people say that the first iPhone changed everything, which is true. A lot of people even say that the iPhone 10 felt really futuristic, which is also true. But see, for me personally, nothing can touch the iPhone 6s and how perfect it was. And not just perfect for the time, but in generally, just entirely how the entire phone and experience felt. I still remember getting it for the first time and feeling it. It was solid but not heavy, thin but not fragile, like its predecessor. The curved edges, the aluminum body, the click of the buttons, the way it sat in your pocket. Everything just felt like it was intentional. Phones today feel like giant slabs of glass that you just feel scared to even drop. The 6S felt comfortable, it felt real, it felt like something you should have and live with you every single day. And for color, rose gold, man, this color was special. At the time, it felt different in the best way possible. It wasn't trying too hard, it looked clean, premium, almost classy in a weird way. You'd pull it out in public and people would notice it immediately. Modern phones all kind of blend together now, but that rose gold 6S had an identity. You instantly knew what it was. But the biggest thing for me wasn't even the design. It was what that phone meant to me personally. This was my phone. Not a hand-me-down, not a giveaway, not something I just picked up off the street. I bought this phone for myself. That's what made it feel more personal and more for me. I got it when I upgraded from my 5S to my 6S, and that's the only reason I got it, because I had to upgrade on my Sprint plan. Especially when you buy something the first time and it's actually yours and you spent your actual hard-earned money for it. When you're younger, I was 19 at the time, I was just blowing money. It hits differently, you take care of it differently, and it feels like you earned it. I remember just staring at the box, sitting there for a minute, taking the plastic peel off, that little ASMR bullshit that everybody loves, the smell of the plastic, the smell for the first time, setting it up for the first time, logging into iCloud, downloading apps one by one by one. It sounds stupid now, but it felt like freedom. Like that little piece of technology was officially mine and mine alone. And somehow the phone actually lived up to the excitement. It ran unbelievably well, no lag, no weird stutter, no overheating every 5 seconds, everything felt fast. Scrolling through apps felt smooth, opening up the camera was instant, Touch ID was crazy fast at the time, even years later this phone would still hold up. iPhone 6 also came out during a time when Apple was still actually adding features that felt genuinely exciting, like 3D touch, which made the phone feel more interactive than any other device did. Live photos turned simple photos into memories you could relive for a second, the physical home button felt satisfying every single time that you clicked it. Now look, none of these features that I mentioned this entire video have been revolutionary on their own, but together they make the phone feel completely complete. It was one of those rare devices where every little detail seemed to be in the right place. Most phones from that era felt unstable after a couple years. The 6S just kept going. Apple supported that thing forever. People were still daily driving it years after it released because it still worked and worked well. And the crazy thing is, if I never broke it, I guarantee you I'd still have it somewhere in a drawer like I do with my other stuff. Like dead, scratched up, and cracked like it was, but I'd still have it. And honestly, it had everything you could actually need without actually any extra nonsense. The screen size was perfect, you could use everything with one hand, imagine that anymore. A phone could actually reach across your thumb. Crazy concept now, apparently. The camera was great for the time, the speakers were solid, battery life was decent, and it wasn't overloaded with gimmicks. It just had everything right. Even the flaws added character to it. The slightly protrude camera, the headphone jack still being there, the physical home button. Looking back now, it feels like the last era before smartphones became the expensive bitches they are today. The iPhone 6s felt personal, and I think that's why I cared about it so much. Because when I think about that phone, I'm not just thinking about specs or software updates or even benchmarks. I'm thinking about a period of my life. I'm thinking about being excited to use that phone again, taking photos with myself because I didn't have no friends, watching YouTube late at night, of course, TechSmart, downloading random apps because why not? Listening to music with wired headphones, that's a cap, I had Bluetooth, carrying it everywhere like it was a part of me. And that phone was there for everything. And the crazy thing is, if I never broke it, and I broke it running from the bank back to my job, which made it worse. That's exactly what the iPhone 6s became for me. People chase the better things right now. More refresh rates, faster camera, bigger storage, all that stuff. But I genuinely feel like there was something special about that phone era. Everything just felt different, exciting, and excessive, which isn't a bad thing all the time. The 6S hit the middle ground where phones were mature enough to feel great, still simple enough to feel fun. See, and a part of this is probably just nostalgia. I'm just thinking about the past and enjoying it. But sometimes today, I feel like we overcomplicate technology a little too much. Sometimes the best products are the ones that just feel right. And the iPhone 6s just felt right in the perfect way. And to this day, no matter what phone I have, nothing will match it. Nothing. Not a new Galaxy, not a new iPhone, not a new Pixel, not a new Huawei, not a new Oppo, not a new OnePlus, not a new nothing. Nothing will ever touch that iPhone 6s for me. Not because it was the fastest, not because it ran the best, not because it had a good battery or storage, but because it was the phone that I genuinely loved the most. And honestly, I kind of miss when phones felt like that. What's your favorite phone?